Good morning. I am at the Warwick Turnpike getting on trail again, and I just did my first hitch ever, and it took us, I think there were like 3 cars that passed before we did this. It was kind of fun. I've never done it before. It was a really nice lady, and she had never given a hitch before, so it was kind of exciting. Anyway, I have about 12 miles to the next shelter today, but it's supposed to be a very rocky climb. We're supposed to have the East Pinnacles and the Prospect Rock, and we're supposed to have some really great views of New York City. The other day I thought we were going to have views of New York City, but it's today. So anyway, glad I didn't miss it. We'll see you on the trail. I forgot to say, it is a really humid morning. So sticky, even all night it was just so sticky feeling. But it's cool and it's overcast. It does look and feel like it's just gonna pour down some rain soon, so we'll see. I'm holding out hope I can get to camp before it does, but we've been lucky thus far, so I think my luck may run out. All right, we'll see ya. Water does not look lovely at all. Look at the tannins in there. Well, I'm not desperate anyway right now. Here's some of our rocky and rooty trail this morning. It's not too bad yet, but it's supposed to get pretty bad again today in certain spots. But right now it's sort of maybe a few feet of nice path and then a few feet of rock. And yeah, it's just kind of giving us a break, so it's nice. So last night, the film that we watched was A Quiet Place 2, and it was supposed to be a scary movie, but we couldn't hear most of it, so we really had no idea what was going on most of the time, and we were pretty lost. So thankfully, we didn't have the scary movie. So, and then we were trying to watch Cruella, but ultimately we just got too tired, so we probably saw about 5 minutes of it. So I'll have to see that one another time as well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got popcorn and we were all out there laughing and playing around, and somebody got donuts and some fruit, and it was just a big old party really, and it was fun. So I enjoyed that immensely. That was a good time. It kind of reminded me of having a good time at Stumble Inn, actually, because there were so many people and we played games, and it's just more what I thought the AT was going to be about, as you know, the community at the nighttime and when you get to the shelters or the campgrounds, and yeah, that camaraderie and feeling of you having a family or a group to hang out with basically at night, so you're not alone in the woods. So that was really nice, like you said. So all right, we'll see you on trail. Okay, so we're gonna climb quite a bit right here, a little steep climb, but when we get up to the top, there's supposed to be a view to the east of New York City. All right, first view today. Yeah, that's daunting. There's the other one up there. Do you see it in the trees? Okay, straight up. We got this. So, right here, that must be east because that is literally the only view at all that we have beyond these trees. Behind me is where we came from. So presumably if that's New York City, then that is the Hudson, I guess. But again, I don't know for sure. I really can't see much of anything because my glasses are so fogged up because I'm sweating so much, but also there's such a fog over there. I'm not really sure. So I'll look at it later whilst I'm editing the video and we'll see what we can make out over there. All right, I will see you on the trail. More rocks. Let's go. Guys, I am in New Jersey and now I'm in New York. New York, New Jersey. Goodbye, New Jersey. I'm going to New York. Technically, we've been in and out of New York and New Jersey this whole time, but apparently this is the last time we'll be in New York until we're finished with New York. So that's exciting. That's a big milestone for today. Yesterday, again, I hit 500 miles, so that was huge. And another big milestone for today, we get to hit a hot dog stand along the trail in, I think it's about 7 miles, but it's just a few miles before the shelter, or maybe even 1 mile before the shelter tonight. So dinner is served. All right, see you on the trail. And that is why we do not film us. We're climbing. So dangerous. I'm going to try and film on the way up to Prospect Rock. There's a lot of rock climbing here. I think I'm actually supposed to be going over there. Yeah, it definitely was. I was supposed to climb up those rocks. May have been easier. These rocks here, like this, are much easier to walk on than all those little ones. At least when it's not wet. When it's wet, they're a bit slickery, and that's when they become dangerous. But also when you're filming and you're trying to walk over them. But anyway, all right. I don't know how much further till Prospect Rock. I thought it was right here. Let's see if it's around this corner. Yeah, I think it is. It's gotta be, right? Doesn't look like, yeah, there's the flag. Yes. We can't climb any further, so I knew we had to be very close. Ouch. Oh yeah, look at that view right there. I'm gonna sit up here and have a little drink and snack break, but I want to get this video done so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Climb up here, see what we got. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, see you after our break. There's my friend Hero and his cousin, my local friends. I say friends, but anybody I meet I consider a friend. But I only met him last night. He was at the campground at the drive-in. We are just going down these rocky outcrops here, and that one was a little slick. But yeah, it's really kind of nice. We were just discussing the rocks situation. These rocks here are so much easier to climb on and walk on. And the path has been full of them today, and that's been pleasant actually. So even when we've been climbing, it's been this type of rock mostly. So it does make everything a little bit easier on the feet and everything. So, all right, we'll see you. This water comes out with lots of tannins in it, but if we don't find anything before we need water again, it's good enough. What do we do? All right, we'll see you on the ground with these birds. All right, so we're basically just climbing on the ridge of Belleville Mountain, and there was another mountain that we're supposed to see the ridge of, which actually is, I believe, right behind me, but I can't remember. It started with an S, but I'll look it up and put it in here later. But yeah, these are some really fun climbs actually, and we'll see what's coming up next. Looks like not anything too exciting. We're just gonna keep doing some climbing along the ridge right now, and then we'll see what's up. All right, see you on the trail. Not much we can see above the tree line, but yeah, still cool. All right, I think we're gonna climb down now. I guess after a certain point you have to climb down. All right, here we go. See you on the trail. There's flowers. All right, that was cool. Awesome. Let me guess, we're almost to the rocky outcrop. I think we're climbing up. Okay, so what we're seeing over there is Sterling Ridge, and the town is called Greenwood Lake, and apparently the lake is Greenwood Lake as well. So yeah, it's really pretty. You can't really see some of the stuff I'm able to see through these trees, I guess, but it is really, really pretty over here. I wish it weren't quite so overcast so you could see further in the distance, but it is all we're gonna get today. All right, see you on the trail. Some more photos of Sterling Ridge. Guys, so I just wanted to let you know that I've been off trail for a while. Essentially, I had some hairline fractures in the top of my foot and 2 stress fractures in 2 different toes. And it was a long, drawn-out process to kind of get me correctly diagnosed and figure out what was going on. And I kind of slack-packed a lot in that time, thinking I was going to be okay because the diagnosis was such that it would heal quickly, and I think I just overstressed everything But anyway, while I was slack packing, I really didn't film much, so I'm sorry, but I was feeling kind of down. I was worried about the trail itself, and I was worried about, if I was going to be able to finish. And also I was just kind of having some lingering feelings because I'd been alone for a lot of the time that I was out there, and I just really wasn't feeling like I was gonna find a group that I could hike with, and it seemed a bit daunting, and I was having a hard time getting through that, especially in lieu of the injuries that I was having. So anyway, it's all good. I went home for a little bit. I had a lovely trail angel family. And, I'll put their pictures in here. They were lovely. They helped me. They carted me around. They got me to the doctors the first time. And then I also had a shuttle driver who was slack packing me before I realized that I had more wrong with my foot than what was wrong. I'm back. I'm strong. I'm feeling good. And we'll see you on the trail. So down there between the power lines, there's a small view of the southeast of New York. So down there, right between the power lines, there's a tiny little view that's southeast of the trail, but it's just a little tiny piece of New York. I can't tell you which part it is, except right outside of Warwick, and I think that was Greenville, New York. Anyway, we are carrying on. We are almost to Belleville Farms, and we're gonna have a little break. And then there's only about 2 miles to the shelter. All right, see you on the trail. Today I got the coolest trail magic from a father and his son. They bought me ice cream and a root beer. Just leaving the Belleville Farms Creamery. Really good ice cream. And again, like I said, I had that gentleman and his son who did trail magic for me and gave me that for a little treat and surprise. So that was awesome. Now I am going back over this busy road and trying to get back on trail. I've got about 2 miles to go to the shelter still and it is going to be quite a climb. We've got the Eastern Pinnacles, and yeah, so we'll see you on trail. So we are on our way to the Eastern Pinnacles, and yeah, so should be a pretty rocky walk again, but nothing we haven't seen. We have just 2 miles to go until the shelter. All right, see you on the trail. This is on the tower over here. Pretty nice. All right. Okay, that is the view from the Eastern Pinnacles. We're here. Wow. It's kind of overcast, and you're seeing the ridges and everything, but Yeah, it's beautiful. Not much else, but the ridges are beautiful. Okay, 360-degree view behind me. All right, we still have this little bit and then to go down, and then we should be at the shelter. So yeah, that looks a little daunting, but we got this. All right, see you on the